Now, you know how everyone's always going on about their childhood memories? You know what memory I could go back to? What I wish I could go back to? My memory of watching the 2003 rendition of The Cat in the Hat. I used to live in, it's a small Surrey town by Vancouver. I had shared custody with my mom and my dad. Every second weekend I would go visit my dad, and this was before I learned everything there is to know about internet and all that. So aside from TV, which to be honest, the channels were always filled with shows I didn't really care about, and then his computer, which housed a bunch of movies. And by a bunch, I mean like 31 or so, but only 5 that I cared enough to watch. And those 5 I learned inside and out, script. Yeah, I the script front and back. And I think my favorite is The Cat in the Hat. Not because it's good, but because it's a fun movie. Not that it's funny or anything, it's just fun. It doesn't have, obviously it does have a lot of meme potential, but that's not what I was thinking about when I was like 6 or 5 or whatever. I briefly read the books when I was a toddler. I didn't think much of them. But yeah, when I found this DVD at like a thrift store or something, and then I was like, oh shit, I'd love to watch this movie sometime. It's like, I read this book, Cat in the Hat, but we didn't have like a real DVD player for the TV. So we just plugged it into the computer. And then from the first time I saw it, my mind was fucking blown. The stylization was completely out of this world. It felt timeless and a product of the early 2000s at the same time. I loved it. Like, it's actually been a few years since I've seen the movie, so I may be lying a little when I say I remember the script front and back. And I know you can't see me, but that's the price when I'm walking home from work at 1:30 in the morning. And I also realize I may drop my phone while recording this because my fingers are freezing to death, as am I. But my fingers, though. This is good bread. I don't think it's the first scene, but I think everything just kind of fell into place the second I saw like the mom's work office. Everything's like a disgusting shade of lime green. I love it. The company was called Humberflube. And then you saw everyone doing shit normally, and then you see this weird ass motherfucker go, "Attention everyone, it's 9:02, staff meeting," and then everyone just runs away from these hand washing stations with the big sign overhead saying, "Employees must wash hands constantly." And it goes on about like real estate and shit. He introduces this new guy, Jim McFlanagan. And then the Jim, he's so happy. He goes to shake his hand, and then he just goes, "Fired! Fired!" Yeah. It already setting up this guy's temperament. I thought he was going to be the main antagonist for sure. But God, this movie threw me for a loop on that front. So then, yeah, we get to meet the mom of the movie, Joan Walton. She got it going on, gonna be honest. Possibly one of my first crushes as a kid. And like they set up the stakes because she has to host a party for this absolute neat freak company. But the problem is she has two kids. One who is almost as much of a neat freak, and the other is an absolute slobby mess of a human. And then after that, they pan the camera all the way across fucking town, and then we get to finally meet the kids. You know, the characters from the book. Sally, who is, you know, the neat freak and all that. Oh shit, a hot tub. That was whack. Yeah, and then we get to meet Conrad, the boy who was the protagonist / narrator of the book. He never got a name then. And then they had like another show about him later down the road. They named him Nick. So I don't know. He's the boy of the movie. He starts doing some weird ass shit. The sister is doing her own thing, but she's clearly aware of it. Even the dog in the house, like he's just fucking shaking his head and all that disapprovingly. And then I think my first laugh out loud moment was probably just when the kid stuffs popcorn down his pants and then he proceeds to grab a mouthful. And it's like, and he goes down the stairs on a fucking cookie sheet. He slides all the way out the door as the mom is opening it. And he slams into her car. Hey mom, what's up? And then we get our spicy hot take exchange of the movie. It's like, I wish I had a new mom. It's like, well, I wish I had the same thing. And then she has to go back to work for some reason. Like, immediately after she gets home. And then she leaves them with the sketchiest babysitter I've ever seen, Mrs. Kwan. She's the lady with the big eyes. And then, you know, boring shit, leading up to the big cat moment. It's cold. Fuck. Yeah, Conrad pulls a big old prank on her, scaring her. And then they turn around and it's like, you should have seen the look on your face like you saw a monster. And then there he is, just plain as day, in the house. A monster? Where? They all run away, they do this back and forth. Like I don't know, he honestly, Mike Myers just killed it. I actually think this is a better performance than Austin Powers or Shrek or anything. Yes, even Wayne's World. Even though he arguably put a better performance into all of those, I just like this one the best. I'm actually going to fast forward because this rant is bullshit. It's a load of shit. It's gone for 10 minutes. It's just a wacky movie, honestly. And I'm gonna die. So, thanks.